Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a new reaction for you guys today. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, I have kind of slowed down on doing reaction videos because I do all my reactions on stream now. For anybody that wants to know, Sundays, usually around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this video is one of my reactions from our last stream, and I really enjoyed the track so much that I wanted to make it into a video for those of you that either A, can't watch the streams, or B, don't want to go through the VOD, because that's like 3-4 hours of footage. But today we're talking about Cam Steady. This is his Arcane rap cipher. It's Cam Steady, Asterix, Hollow CG, Frivolous Char, Matt Foyo, Ham Sandwich, Freshy Canal, Zach B, Conica, Shwabadi, and Chi-Chi. And they go nuts. I ended up liking this track so much that I listened to it on loop. It's on the playlist now. And I had to share my initial reaction with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. If you do, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's jump in and check it out. All right. We're following this cipher up after listening to DPS's cipher. DPS's cipher was great. And while I do love Dan and Dan, if I had to pick between Dan and Dan and Arcane, I would probably say I like Arcane more. Who we got on here? All right, we got Asterix, Hollow CG, Frivolous Char. Oh my God, some of my favorites. Matt Foyo, Ham Sandwich, Cam Steady, Freshy Canal, Zach B, Connor Quest, Shwabadi, Chi-Chi. That is, first off, that is a roster. Second off, Chi-Chi is going to be fucking Jinx. Asterix is Vi, Hollow CG as Caitlyn, Frivolous Shara as Mel, Matt Foyo as Heimerdinger, Ham Sandwich as Ekko, Cam as Jayce, and Freshy Canal as Viktor, and Zach B as Singe. I'm surprised they even putting Singe in here. Oh, Shwabadi is fucking Warwick. Oh, and Connor is Silco. I didn't even catch that. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. All right, I got high hopes. Let's get it. Spoiler alert, chat. Okay.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a monster. Forced to be reckoned with on the roster. Foster, I used to protect you, but then I lost it. Often, I never felt threatened with you in cockpit. One more round, I'm kidding, need to be cautious. Honest, you bitches mad at me, cause I don't count my.
I like how they're doing the lyrics with the little text box. This is Asterix as Vi, and Vi's a pretty simple character. She's just a typical, tough girl. Her relationship with Jinx gets a little more complicated, but yeah, she's just a badass. And so far, so good.
Need to be cautious. Honest, you bitches mad at me cause I don't count my losses. You couldn't step to me cause you don't know what loss is. Sick bitch bitch.
I like that. You can't step to me because you don't know what loss is. Because remember, Vi lost her entire family.
Think you big with it. Keep on fucking with me. I promise you know what cost is. Oh, I'm gonna.
I like that too. You fuck with me, I promise you'll know what cost is. This weekend we got Divide doing Ekko. Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
Start a revolution.
Oh, the change up in the delivery. Hold on, let me rewind.
Keep on fucking with me. I promise you know what cost is. Oh, I'm gonna start a revolution. There's nothing in it without me. I know you could be part of the solution.
I like how she did. She says you're gonna start a revolution. Hold on. There's no vendetta without V. I know. So there's two things about that that's funny. I don't know if you guys have ever seen V for Vendetta. It's one of my favorite movies of like all time. So, and then she said, but the way she did it, there's no vendetta without V. I know. Vi. V-I. That's usually what she goes by.
Without me, I know you could be part of the solution. We like this powder keg and watch it blow. Oh, fire in the hole. Run away together, we can make it on our own. Don't go, babe, I told you so. Start to feel like Alice, how I'm holding up the globe. Hunting through the streets, find me.
Okay, the end of that verse was nice. But now we've got Caitlyn. And this is Holla?
On my warpath, martial law, what I saw calls for a bloodbath. Yep. Make them pay her for head. I'll save the day, shoot them dead. Let you get away with your crimes, or you can taste the lead. Strike.
Ironic that this came out the same day that she came out with her, well, the same weekend that she came out with her Caitlyn song.
traded for armies, but you are who armed me. Our family can't be forgiven. One solution, don't care what others think. I'll do what we have to do. I'll step far beyond the brink. No going back now, no backing down. Control the crowd on the underground. We'll shake down your playground. Take down precarious fake crowns. No way out. Aim for your safe house. She can't keep you safe now. I will get my justice. I will get my revenge. Pry it from your cold dead hand, seeing red. No regret, level head. It's all making sense. Once I'm done, you won't have anything left.
I'm telling you, Hala gets Caitlyn. That was good. But now Mel. Ooh. And it's Shara. I haven't heard a Shara song in so long. I've missed Shara. So to hear Shara go off is going to be a real treat for us.
You won't have anything left.
You're gonna get stopped. If you ain't with it, then you're gonna get dropped. Not with the antics, if you are, you're in up. You thought you wrote the story, but I'm changing the plot.
The family wants me to paint a town of load on Oxy in red. Feeling more like a Jill Scott, I'm feeling golden instead. These men are quick to raise their arms, I'm weaponizing my head. Pours Madonna, rich in spirit, do my bidding instead. Black rose, this is black girl magic. Vibrational high, I take pleasure in the passive. I hear you out, but I ain't that type of counselor. Established seat, oh, you know no one is bouncing her.
So Mel was obviously a diplomat, and she ends up with magic powers. She ends up being a little badass. She ends up having to kill her own mom. And the last thing her mom says to her, her mom's proud of her because she realized that she raised a wolf, that her daughter's not just another victim. So I'm hoping Shara makes a reference to that.
Breaking generational curses, owe it to me. In my kin like Kino, never lost in the sea.
Kino is her brother, so that's a fucking nice reference too.
Playing like tic-tac-toes on the tiptoes. Yeah, holding these puppet strings on the elbows.
Hi, boy, it's quite a...
Okay, that verse was great. I really wanted a reference to that last set of what happened, because not only did she have to take out her mom, she basically took out her mom by feeding her to her mother's enemy, which was a group of witches, and then she killed the witch that she gave her mom to too. So she just proved that she was that badass. She was like that.
Yeah, holding these puppet strings on the elbows.
Hi, boy, it's quite a quarrel that I walked into. It's nothing that the feline MacGyver can find a fix for. Just
I know Matt For You from fucking anywhere. His voice is so distinct.
call me Heimerdinger, the little Einstein who always finds time to tinker while he opines the wider picture.
Duh.
Science is stupid's mind over magic. Any skeptic question you can imagine, you know I must dash it.
Duh.
This craft, it is dangerous if the wrong heads can grab it. So why don't you pass me the gauntlet and allow me to snap it?
Duh.
This is it, and with this
Pass me the gauntlet and allow me to snap it. That was a fucking Thanos bar. And it took a second to click, because I just pictured Vi's big gauntlet snapping because it showed Vi's gauntlet on the screen. But then it clicked that was a Thanos bar. That was hard.
dangerous if the wrong heads can grab it. So why don't you pass me the gauntlet and allow me to snap it? This is it, and with this committee, you know it's sure. Hey, it's pretty. They try to evict me, but I'm still in the hood. And if they lap off the entry, I'm 300 years old, and I'm gonna knock off some centuries. Still in my
I like the play that he said, I'm 300 years, I know how to knock off some centuries. But the way it sounded, he could have been talking about centuries as in time, like years. But he was talking about centuries as in like guards. So that was a nice little bit of wordplay there.
Honestly, because when I spit a promise speech, it sounds like a prophecy. And I admire all who try to rap up on this jolly good beat. Just because it can be done doesn't mean it should be.
Duh.
3 lanes, 6 chambers. I'm with the mafia.
All right. Ekko is that dude. This is guy. He's got to eat this. Who's doing this? Who's doing Ekko again? Oh, it's Ham. All right. Ekko is technically, the hero of the show. So.
Doesn't mean it should be.
3 lanes, 6 chambers. I'm with the mafia. My clan tag. I'm sliding with a stick. My upper hockey puck.
All right.
I'm born and bred, they try to lock me up. It's nothing but corruption at the top, but that ain't stopping us. The city will eat you up alive and it won't cough you up. Fish out of water, they gon' fry you up. Tilapia, topside. These crooked cops could pop you just for rocking up. I've been wide. You think they put some shimmer in my coffee cup? It's 5.
Y'all don't know how crazy that bar was. Ooh. I've been wired. You think they put some shimmer in my coffee cup? Shimmer is like the big drug that everybody's hooked on in Zon, which is the city that Ekko lives in. That was a crazy bar.
Why you think they put some shimmer in my coffee cup? It's firelights 4L, and we're not for sale. The prize we seeking is peace, but we ain't got no bells. I know assassins are killers, but I am not gon' tell. If you ain't come from a section, then you do not know hell. We've been hidden in the trees like Nigel and them. Can't even try to pretend that I got a mind full of zen. Grip out the size of Big Ben, it's something like a time bomb. Runic echoes resonate like who gon' lead if I'm gone. In the palace with the
Oof. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling him beginning of Ham's verse, but the end of it, he really got onto the emotional side of Ekko. Like, obviously, Ekko's had a lot of loss, a lot of struggle. That's why he's like, you know, if you're not from my city, then you don't know hell. And then he's like, that last part is like, who's gonna lead if I'm gone? Was a great way to end his verse. Shimmer is like magical cocaine on steroids. You are correct.
It's something like a time bomb. Runic echoes resonate like who gon' lead if I'm gone.
Storming in the palace with the passion and the talisman. Who can harness magic in the gadgets but a talisman? Holding up the hammer, I'll be locking down the lap until I'm channeled in a multitude of mana in my callous hands. You best bet I don't need to be regal. I'm giving hextech to the streets of my people. Cause I imagine a city, no pain or poverty plagues. We're on the brink of a breakthrough, so let me open the gates. Because this element is infinite in luxuries, brilliant discoveries, medically magnificent recoveries. Knew this was the future, but we never figured what it means. Look at what it's done to you, look at what it's done to me. Every universe I made a promise to prove that the beauty in our imperfections something to lose. You know a cure for humanity wasn't part of the plan. I just want to chase the planet with my partner in hand.
I've got goosebumps from that verse. I don't even like Jayce. I hated Jayce the whole series. But that Cam's verse was amazing. Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go listen to it again. I gotta talk to you guys about why this verse was so good. Hold on. All right. So Jayce is the one that discovers Hextech. Hextech is basically combining what it sounds like. It's combining magic with technology. He finds these crystals. He learns how to harness them. Him and his partner basically start making machines out of them, and they basically start an industrial revolution. But it basically leads to the end of the world. So he has to start. He has to end up having to destroy it.
I'm gone.
Storming in the palace with the passion and the talisman. Who can harness magic in the gadgets but a talisman?
Like, all right, that was clean. Talisman. And yeah, he ends up looking like Iron Man. He's out here fucking hammering like Iron Man, making his first fucking suit.
Holding up the hammer, I'll be locking down the lap until I'm channeled in a multitude of mana in my callous hands. You best bet I don't need to be regal. I'm giving hextech to the streets of my people. Cause I imagine a city, no pain or poverty plagues.
He's just trying to make utopia. That's all he was ever wanted to do. And obviously, let me open the gates because they end up making hex gates for travel.
We're on the brink of a breakthrough, so let me open the gates. Because this element is infinite in luxuries, brilliant discoveries, medically magnificent recoveries. Knew this was the future, but we never figured what it means. Look at what it's done to you, look at what it's done to.
All right, this right here, this whole part is just. He said he knew that magic was the future. It was given to him as like the idea of studying magic was shown to him as a child, but he ends up getting transported to the future because of some crazy shit that happens, and he sees the devastation his creation causes. So he goes back to the present and tries to stop it. This is actually look at this. This is him turned into this like calcified statue. And then look at this is it because he gets stuck in the future, and obviously he ages, and he just gets all fucked up. He comes back just almost damn near a broken man.
Every universe I made a promise to prove that the beauty.
Spoiler alert. So his partner, Viktor, who's the next verse, basically did this as a simulation, giving Jayce different magical stones and basically try to find a point where he can actually create utopia, because Viktor becomes so obsessed with creating utopia and basically eliminating humanity's imperfections, because he thinks humanity just wants to fight and all that shit. And Jayce ends up when Jayce meets him in the future, because he sees himself calcified and ends up talking to Viktor in the future, Viktor wants him to go back and stop himself. It's fucking crazy the way they did it.
Something to lose. You know a cure for humanity wasn't part of the plan. I just wanted to change the planet with my partner in hand.
And he basically goes back in time, and they both end up dying so he can, save the world with his partner. It was just the way Cam covered everything that Jayce went through was just a perfect verse.
lifespan could be much more than finite. When my hands crank the wheels of our zeitgeist.
I love the fact that he's doing the accent too. But Viktor was dying at the beginning of the series, and he thought that he could cure himself using magic.
Hijack the government's precious guidelines. There's always a choice. You just need the right mind. Leave a footprint on this planet until they snap my cane. You see Progress Day as a reason to celebrate until that progress gets set ablaze. So I will not wait for your permission to change the world to a better place. Frankenstein, I can get in line. I'm the Jesus of your sacrifice. Your travel guide, turn your bleeding into bread and wine. So grab a bite with the people in my paradise with better lives. Put high-tech magic in your lab. Scared I'll turn it into profit. With access to a lab, I will turn it to your profit. Bring the apple to its branch when the core's already rotten. You have to forgive your past for a future without a coffin.
You have to forgive your past for a future without a coffin.
Already rotten, you have to.
So what happens with Viktor? He ends up starting to modify his body with magic. He almost dies in the explosion that kills Caitlyn's mom, and basically gets fused with the hex core, they call it, and becomes, no bullshit, Robo Jesus. And he starts saving people using magic. But in his efforts to create utopia, he decides that humanity shouldn't have free will anymore, and he actually becomes the villain of the series. It's fucking crazy.
Forgive your past for a future without the coffin.
We walk the line of two different sides. Not
Get it,
too
Zach.
empathetic for the people who don't even try. Cautionary tales can be got my reason why. Loneliness is often just a product of a gifted mind. Infinite wisdom, yeah, I stand on business. Went through hell and haven't made it back. But I am not the victim, but the thesis is never show weaknesses. Keep it consistent. How do you expect them all to keep it when there's no conviction? I've got my own ideals, and you might understand a fraction of what I reveal. Look, I just put it into practice if it's how I feel. Not too much left they can steal. Promise to you that you'll heal. I've done the most that I can, but I'm still not even sure of it. Never felt this kind of pain before, but still enduring it. Always making progress, and at least that's reassuring. If there's anyone who can, I know it's me who finds a cure for death.
So I'm surprised they did Singe, because Singe is a very, very background character the entire series. But Singe, when you think about it, he does some crazy shit. So when Viktor starts trying to mess with Hex Tech to heal himself, he's only able to do it because Singe gives him a special version of Shimmer. Jinx almost dies. Silco brings Jinx to Singe. Singe is able to heal her with drugs and with a special kind of shimmer, turning her basically into a superhuman and making her go more crazy. He's also the one that built Warwick from a dead body. The whole reason is he's trying to find a cure for death because his daughter, I don't know if she was dying or in suspended animation, or she did die and he was preserving her body, but he was trying to bring his daughter back. And by the end of the series, he succeeds. So it's just minor character that does some crazy shit. And then Silco was the main bad guy of the first season.
Power, real power, only comes to those who do anything to achieve it. I was cast into the deep end, but not defeated. Forged in the water, reborn, and I shed my weakness. Let me tell you of the vilest secret. The power of peace lies in the violence used to keep it. Defend your throne with the iron hand that has seized it. Change will be needed, lest history be repeated. Pay no heed to the feelings, they just divert our attention. I tend to aim for the peak, no fun in murdering henchmen. You may gain my respect, but never earn my affection. If you're not at first, then you're not worthy of mention. Zorn is a sea, and we stack bodies for the buoyancy. Many greater men than you have tried to foil me. Ken Barons, topside, and old friends annoyingly. But I still believe in loyalty.
First things first, you're the greatest thing I've ever achieved.
Alright. This is Shwabadi as Vander and Warwick. So Vander was Vi and Jinx's adopted dad, and he basically protected the whole Undercity. Like, everybody went to him when they had a problem. You know, his bar was fucking Switzerland. You don't fuck with him. And he was a badass. He died, and Singe turned him into Warwick.
Made me prouder than I ever could dream. They want to keep us underground, and so I planted the seeds. And now I see expanding branches of our family tree. I want you to grow through the cracks that we're breaking the walls. You know I'll be there to catch when you're taking the fall. Though your stubbornness and heart were perfect gifts from your mother. The greatest gift the world will ever give you is each other. Now I hate my girls have got to pay fees. I want to change the world, but now the world changed me.
I want to change the world, but now the world changed me. He wanted to turn Zon into a place people could feel safe, even though that place was, you know, the slums. And now he got turned into a monster. That's... Oof.
Leaving this place, but now I only pray that I can keep the beast in the cage. Start between the love of my daughters and lust for the blood in the slaughter. Please come be free and be brave, 'cause I just want to be
right, having
Between the love of my daughters and love for the blood in the please.
having Vi and Jinx calling to him in mid-verse sent chills down my spine because I know they had Asterix and fucking Chi-Chi do that. That was genius to do that. Oh. Now I'm getting emotional.
Come free and be brave. 'Cause I just wasn't
I wasn't meant to be saved. It's crazy.
What?
And they're finishing off with Chi-Chi as Jinx. That is crazy. All right. Jinx is my favorite character, and I love Chi-Chi's voice. So I'm really excited for this.
What's another life lost? What's the cost of blood on my hands? Look, you'd understand. I'm tearing apart at the seams where I stand. Let the bullets rain on down. Watching on its paint. Your secret turn to glitter. Now you made your vow. Make your vow. Bring this whole world down. Let the flare. Watch the rocket fly. Sound the air. Made a violent sky. You try and strike, but don't you take the on and then you'll try the damn go. Scumbag. Always I'm coming back. I'm too much to unpack. I've been there and done that. Some call me a slum rat. Some call me the revolution. Don't get in my way unless you want an execution.
The verse was great. I was just hoping for a little more Jinx in it, I guess you could say. She definitely nailed Jinx's personality. Jinx is a very chaotic character, and they do bounce around between calling her, you know, basically their whole revolution against Piltover on her, along with, you know, just treating her like she's a crazy person. But I would have liked a little more mention of like her relationship to some of the other characters. Still really enjoyed the verse, and Chi-Chi's vocal performance was amazing. I liked how she started off singing and then went off into rapping herself.
Lost of blood on my hands, look, you'd understand. I'm tearing apart at the seams where I stand. Let the bull-
Like that, I'm tearing apart the seams where I stand. Beginning of season 2, she basically was going to let Vi kill her.
It's rain on down, watching on its paint. Your secret turn to glitter. Now you made your vow, make your vow. Bring this whole world down. Let the flare, watch the rocket fly. Sound the air, made a violent sky. You try and strike, but don't you take the on and then you'll try the damn go. Scumbag.
Like, if this was a just purely season 1, this verse would have been perfect because Jinx has no, like, her character arc is literally just her, it ends with her bombing the leadership. And just wanting to watch everybody die after her dad dies, her adoptive dad. But by the end of season 2, she's basically a hero.
Always I'm coming back. I'm too much to unpack. I've been there and done that. Some call me a slum rat. Some call me the revolution. Don't get in my way unless you want an execution.
Banger of a Cypher. My favorite verse was probably Cam Steady's. I feel like he nailed Jayce's whole character arc in not only a tasteful way, but like he really understood the journey that dude went through. Fantastic. Man-fucking-tastic. All right, guys, that's it for the reaction. I know it was a little bit of a longer one, being that the Cypher was pretty long, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Of course, support Cam Steady, support all the artists that were on this track. If you guys want to check out the original, without my pausing, without my commentary, link to the visual will be down below. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links will also be down below. Again, guys, if you want to see these reactions live, Sundays. I announce my stream schedule every week. This week, Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be our next reaction stream. So I hope you guys will swing by. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.